Hello, this is Morgan Freeman coming to you today to read you a story about a Yeti, alone in the world. This story takes place in the tundras of Antarctica. The last Yeti alive lives alone, with his only company being flocks of penguins that come and go throughout the year. He cherishes his relationship with them. Some stay and some go. He loved to get high and party with them from dusk to dawn. It was a bad habit he couldn't shake, and a part of him didn't want to. After passing out at his most recent rager, he woke up on the floor of his home, head spinning. He sat up, confused by the sounds he was hearing. Shouts, dog barks, and distressed squawks. He assumed it was in his mind, so he decided to quell his throbbing head with more pot. The Yeti picked up his bong and took a long hit. He felt so much more calm. "Up and at 'em," he groaned as he got off the floor. He grabbed the doorknob. The brass was cold as ever. He pulled open the door, blinding himself with the bright light bouncing off of the icy white surroundings. The sound of shouting got louder once he stepped outside. Once his eyes adjusted, he was immediately attuned to the scene going on. Poachers, here to collect precious materials, were running around, chasing his penguin frightens, throwing spears, skewering with daggers. It was a bloodbath, a sight to behold. The Yeti ran up, shouting obscenities at the hunters, trying to distract them from the penguins before the situation got worse. Although as soon as he approached, the poachers changed target, aiming their sharp weapons at the Yeti, a mix of fear and malice in their eyes. "Oh, shit!" the Yeti yelped. He turned on his heel and bolted, running as fast as he can. He could hear the shouts and dog barks from behind him, which only made him run faster. He tripped and stumbled and promptly face planted in the snow, struggling to regain his footing, exhausted and tired. The Yeti gets up from the ground and continues to run, but before he could make it far, he slams into a hard, cold wall. Confused, he feels around, noticing the writing on the door, although it was incomprehensible gibberish. Out of the corner of his eye, he spots a strange device. The Yeti could feel eyes staring at him. He had no idea what was going on, but he was mad. He grew enraged, shaking the device. "What are you?" he shouted. He lifted his foot and stomped on it. He searched around for more of the devices, spotting on the large wall. He stares daggers at the glass that reflects him. An overwhelming fear settles upon him at realization of more devices, staring at him, analyzing his every move. He begins to break down, learning that the life he lived has been some sick game for the enjoyment of others. They've been watching him, holding him captive without his knowledge. It broke him. The Yeti spun on his heels. He needed to take action. He reared back his fist, staring deep into his dark abyss, and punched one of the cameras, forcing it to cut to static.